Well, how are you doing, guys?
Jeez.
How you guys doing?
All right.
That was epic.
You know what? My back kind of hurts, and it's probably the first time in 24 years where I've actually got like a back injury. A real back injury.
What, from footy?
I don't know what it was from. It was either like work or footy, but
Getting up from the couch.
something like that. But like sitting in the car, just driving hurts. Everything hurts.
That's sad.
It's very sad. Yeah, no.
Do you stretch?
I have to now.
Does
like.
anyone stretch?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
What, in the mornings?
I do stretch.
No, you don't.
How often do you
Okay, wait,
stretch?
hang
You
on
are
a
a
second.
stiff,
How
stiff
often?
guy.
For starters, wait.
You can't say you
Everyone
stretch.
stretches when they wake up, really. That's a stretch, isn't it?
No,
not that kind, like an actual
no,
stretch.
Oh my
stretching.
god, that's what he's talking
Not,
about.
not yawning and all
Not that.
No, I'm not just doing that, but like I'm like proper like holding on to things and then
No,
moving
we
my
mean
shoulders.
stretching as in like
actual
yoga.
stretch.
So say yoga.
Like
Yeah,
no, because it's not
child,
just
you know
yoga.
that? You're
So
an
what else
actual
is it?
child.
What
Like
else is
stretch
it?
out all your muscles and that.
Yeah, not
Like a
all my
proper
muscles,
stretch?
but like a proper stretch. Yeah, I do that because I stay seated on my desk all the time. So
I don't
So what
trust it.
stretches do
That's
you do?
unbelievable. What stretching?
what do you want names? Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I don't know.
Nah,
names.
just show us.
Would you show us?
So then what
Yeah.
do
Do,
you
Show-
do a demo.
Yeah,
Yeah, do
I
a demo.
don't-
Do you touch your toes?
Demonstration.
Oh my god.
Do you touch your
Can I
toes?
move this, yeah. I'll show you.
Do you touch your toes?
So I grab the chair in it like I'll grab a chair and then I'll move this and then
You're just trying to get your back to click.
crack it. Yeah, crack it and then crack
That
way
isn't
as well.
a
That's not a
That's
stretch.
it.
It is.
You're just trying to get your
That's it.
back to
I've
click.
never went to
That's
like
it.
a footy trainer and be like, yeah, so grab this
I'm
pole,
sorry,
boys,
but
and just
do
stretch.
football players stretch the same as basketball players? Do
Yeah,
swim-
similar
do
stretches.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah,
similar.
very similar stretches.
Oh.
You
Do they do the
stretching is just
same?
stretching.
Do they do the same?
Are you
Stretches
calling
is
yourself a
stretching.
footballer or a basketballer?
What are you calling? What are you calling
yourself a
yourself?
sportsman?
What are you calling?
No. I'm trying to give you an analogy that they don't like different stretches for different things. That's what I'm trying to say.
So what do you stretch for?
Yeah.
I stretch for my back because when I stay seated, the thing is, you know what's mad is that we've actually done health and safety about this. So like, I don't know why you're arguing. Like, you stretch. Like, I don't understand. Like,
What muscle you stretching? Your whole back.
I don't know the anatomy of the names of each muscle and stuff. I just
You
say
don't
that
need
I
to, you just say
stretch.
upper back or lower back, that's all we
Oh,
want.
okay, then mine's more lower back when I'm trying to stretch. Yeah. And
How'd
then
you
I'll
do that?
So you do that in
and
the
then
morning as
also,
well.
Ped, was
not
it
every
you said
morning,
he's
but
got
sometimes
looks
at
like
night
he's
as
got
well.
scoliosis?
All right then.
If anyone
Bring them
sees
back.
a full body a full body picture of Crispin, he's got scoliosis.
This guy.
I didn't say I agreed with it. I'm just asking as a Pedro said it.
Listen, the laugh says it all. What I'm saying is that I stretch. So Pedro, your back hurts.
Why has he brought it back to that?
Because obviously you want to talk about the back, innit? Go on.
I thought you was going to say you are now listening to it.
No, you just asked me how I am and my back hurts.
Yeah,
Has it
nah.
progressively got worse, or did you just wake up and your back just hit?
I thought it would get better
Yeah.
with resting it, but
Doesn't help if you add weight as well, doesn't it?
God.
Yeah, you are fat. Like. All right, you are now listening to the Free Shades podcast with your host Michael, aka Mitchum, Pedro, aka Shadeless, and myself, Crispin, aka Crispin, aka Crispinian.
Oh my God.
Dead.
And actually meant to say something.
He took a
on
breath
camera and everything.
You could hear the breath.
It's on camera and everything.
Hey, today we are joined
That was a
by
violation.
our guest, a guest that's come here on the show before. He needs no introduction because you already know who he is when you hear that laugh.
Everyone knows who he is.
It's Mr.
Everyone knows who he is.
What do we call him?
He gets around.
My name.
Side knee, aka Sydney.
Side knee, aka side knee. I like
Side
that.
knee. That's
Side
I
knee.
come up with that. Don't try and plug
do you
that.
mean
As
you-
if
we
I
did?
did. I
What
come
are you
up with that on
talking
FIFA
about?
the other
Just now, you said
day.
it
No, on
first here right now.
FIFA.
You said it
Pedro,
first. Alright, please
didn't I
put your
save
hand
the
down.
controller thing
We
as
said
side
it
knee?
first. We said it first. Right
Side
now.
knee.
No,
I'm
don't try
not-
and plug that as if
I
you
did
come
hear
up with
Crispin
it.
just say side knee.
I know, yeah.
Yes, he did.
We did. What?
What?
yes, he did.
You said it then.
I said I've just heard Crispin
Yeah,
say side knee then.
Uh-huh.
So he came up with it.
Did I not just say Sadney?
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah,
come up
that's
with
it then. End
His
of.
name's Sadney. Sadney.
Go on.
Go.
Get it?
How are you, Sid? What have you been up to?
Not much, you know.
Is it?
For those who don't know,
Tryna-
Sid is a PT.
Yeah.
Ish.
PT-ish.
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 Why is it ish?
Because I'm not doing it currently.
Oh, so
What's
that would
your,
make you not a
what's your
PT.
PT page called?
Clutch Fitness.
Oh yeah. Sorry, shout that out.
CLTCHFTNSS.
Jeez, and what
Fitness.
what you put on Clutch Fitness?
Mostly just me jumping.
Take two.
At the moment, I'm not really training clients and that, so it's
I feel
mostly
like you technically are really because you're posting videos on your Insta.
You are? No, you are good. Over the
Yeah.
lockdown, you're doing loads of live videos.
Mm.
Loads of people
Yeah.
getting involved now.
Mm.
I feel like I shouldn't be chewing because
Yeah, that is true. You done this last time as well. But yeah, I think everyone should check out Clutch Fitness and PT in house.
If you want to get fit
In there. Do you know what I mean? And get hench like Sydney.
and get like Crispin.
Show
think
the
get like
ladies.
Chris-
Show the ladies your body.
Talking about him.
We have a lot of
I mean-
female followers.
What?
Mm.
what's going on?
All right. Well, we wanted to begin this thing in it with what did we actually want to begin with? The 25 or the?
I'm
The-
easy. We have a mixture. Basically, I wanted to pick topics out of a hat, but apparently that's not cool. That's not podcasty. That's not podcasty. I wanted to put all our topics into.
Like it's the dumbest thing I've ever
It's not. It actually makes sense.
Nah, but listen.
Get all our topics. Yeah, listen to this. Get our topics.
Topics
put
that you come up with, or
yeah,
other
that
people
we've all come up with individually, like a topic each. Put it in a hat, pick it out, and speak on that topic. Woo! Quite a good idea.
Quite.
Quite.
He's just being polite though.
No, he's not. He's saying that's a good
Nah,
idea.
he's just being
I think
polite.
it is.
but
I'm
listen,
a,
I
you
think
know,
it's a good
yeah.
idea.
If anyone wants to reply to me, let me know and see if my idea is good. I think it's good.
well,
But I
the
think
reason-
it'll be better if other people come up
We'd
with
have a
it.
use then. You could use your crap hat for something then.
I'm not taking it off. So it's just gonna be kept in there, isn't it?
Wonder
kept
why.
in where?
In there.
In what?
In there.
On the head.
Yeah, yeah.
So why in?
So why is it gonna kept in
No,
there?
the suggestions are going to be.
But how are
in-
you gonna get in there?
Oh,
You, could
You just
slide
shake
it
the
through
hat
this
until it
little
falls.
little party at the back.
Interesting.
very interesting. But hey,
That
let's
was not
begin.
me.
I want to begin with a big. Oh, let's all sing happy birthday, happy
who?
birthday
To who?
to Michael, innit? Because it's obviously it
It
was
was
Michael's
birthday.
birthday.
It's not his
It's
birthday.
yeah, but it's gone. Like it's,
Yeah.
it was his
Yeah.
birthday.
How long ago was it?
So
Oh,
it's gone.
these guys.
The
Hey,
second-
listen,
I mean,
The second. So not even that long ago.
it was this month, last
Yeah.
week.
Last
a
week.
week ago.
A
Yeah.
week ago.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I don't care about you anymore. Lad. You had
You
your
know,
day.
what's mad? I
That's
actually
it.
don't even know when his birthday is.
I don't
You know
care.
what's
I don't
mad?
want you to know.
You know what's mad? Imagine if you were like 24 right now. Like it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
You're 25, innit?
I don't understand. You're buzzing about being older.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, we are.
That's a bit grim.
How's it feel to be 24 still,
Yeah.
bro?
Great, younger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look so much older than us. Like what's that?
That is
about?
And
mad.
you look so much fatter than me.
Oh God!
Hey, listen.
Who's next? Who's next?
It's kind of mad, like, because
Next.
technically we're both kind of overweight, so I don't know why you sent for me.
I
like
wouldn't
that.
say either of you are overweight.
Yeah, you wouldn't say I was overweight. Like, but I'm just trying to like level out with him and
Don't be nice with him. He's obese.
I said both of you,
How much do you weigh?
I haven't weighed myself
but he's
Wonder why.
tall.
because I don't have a scale.
Why would you want to upset yourself like
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, 25 and that. How's it feel being? I mean, obviously, you don't really get a big difference, but how's it feel being 25 now?
I was arguing with someone about this.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, I'll obviously. But I mean, I was arguing with someone because when I turned 25, I didn't really care about it. But they were like, "Nah, 25 is a big age," and I just didn't think it was. I think the next big age after like 21 is 30.
I think 25 is a big age. I
Do
don't
ya?
know why, but I feel like it is, mate. I feel like for me, it's probably because you're just 5 years away from 30. And like, I already can
But you
feel it
can use
myself,
that
I'm not
same
ready to be
logic with
30. Nah,
every age.
you can't because 5 is one hand.
But then after that, it's
No, five is one hand. No, 5 is one hand.
constantly
but
going
would you-
down from that. So when you're 26, you're 4 years from 30.
No, but
That's what I
I'm saying,
mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it starts at 25. Like 24.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
would you
really
celebrate
care.
35 and be like, "That's 5 years from 40"?
Yeah, celebrate. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to handle for 35. Me, you know, because I'm gonna think I'm very close
what
to
about
40.
45?
Well, you don't care after 40, do you?
Every 5 years.
Nah, you
And that's what I mean.
That's what I'm
Where does
saying.
it stop?
Yeah, it never stops.
No, it does.
Man's gonna be 95. Like,
Nah, obviously, like, I
5
don't
years
know.
to 100.
Speak to your parents, innit? Like, do they care at their age now? I feel like at a certain age you stop caring. But for me, right now at 25, I'm thinking I'm 5 years away from 30. Like, and
but this is what I'm saying. It depends where you are in life. Like, if you're a parent, I feel like you care off your child's age.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose,
like,
yeah.
my mum cared because I was 25. She was like, "Wow, I feel old now because I'm 25." Do you get
she
me?
still cares about her age then because it's her age.
Because of me. But
Yeah.
imagine if you didn't have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any kids right now, but I'm saying, like, if you're old and don't have kids, like, you might not notice your age as much. Do you get me? Because you don't refer off nothing.
Well, I
But
mean,
then you're like, I'm getting older, so I don't have kids. So
yeah, exactly. So
That's a good
you
point.
do, because everyone around you, all your mates and stuff, have kids and they're setting up their life and that, and then you're just like, I mean, you be like this guy, innit? Like, because you don't want kids. I mean, I'm not sending. I'm just saying you don't want kids.
What does that
Pep.
mean?
No, because I'm saying he doesn't want kids. So like, he might get to an age where obviously we're
Don't want
gonna
kids
have
ever?
kids.
No.
really,
Raw.
You already know this. Why are you acting surprised?
I don't.
no, I just
I'm
wanted
not
to
looking
like
at you.
big.
Oh.
I just wanted a big like Sydney's raw up.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a reason?
Just don't really like him.
Oh God.
He's not really much of a kid person.
No, don't really gel well with him.
I feel like you gel with your own though. But obviously, if you don't want them, then you
Kinda
won't.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you've got no
it's one of
choice.
those things where you have to, innit? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be gelling with kids anyway, but
just
Like, I get-
mingling with them.
Yeah.
why are you mingling with kids?
I don't know, because
Family friends.
sometimes.
Family friends. and that,
No,
yeah,
no,
like-
just strangers' kids.
Can you cut that out?
Why are you mingling with
Can that
kids?
not be in it?
Jesus
Because
Christ. Hey,
you're filing for a case right now.
Isn't it?
What do you mean?
You can't just mingle with strangers' kids.
Who said?
You've
The law.
You've just well, what? Who said you can't?
Yeah.
The law.
The law doesn't say I can't mingle with kids.
It does.
No,
But
it
if you get
doesn't.
caught doing that, you'll probably get arrested.
I think we need to
Mingling with
begin
kids.
with the definition of what mingling means.
Yeah, what's
Okay,
mingling with
what,
kids?
what do you think mingling is?
Just chilling with them, you know.
Chilling with
Yeah,
them.
seeing if they want to go to shop or
If they want a lollipop.
see they want to go town or
Yeah.
It's a good reason for you not to have kids. Like,
go to
yeah,
park.
man.
Pedro,
Go-
never do that.
go
Please,
to-
please,
go to-
please,
go to
please, never
beach,
do that.
you know?
Never do that. No.
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 All right then.
But yeah, besides all that behaviour, 25's mad. Like, I feel like there's so many expectations, which you know, do you ever remember when you're younger and you write them like, oh, when I'm in 10 years time, I want to be an astronaut or whatever. Like, I had flashbacks of that. I was like, yeah, when I was 18, 19, I was like, yeah, by the time I'm 25, I'm going to be on a home in LA chilling. Like, that's actually what my plan was. And then I'm not.
Still happen. You got a year.
What?
He's
By the
25
time
now.
you're 25.
I'm 25 now.
Yeah, no. But did you mean like when
Like,
you
by the
turn
time
it,
it's-
or do you
yeah.
mean by the time
Oh,
that
but
year has
yeah,
gone?
like, but
Well,
obviously,
age in it this year.
yeah. So this year,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
if I don't achieve that by this year, then I've not
aggressive
achieved what I
today.
thought I would.
Sorry.
So yeah,
It just sounded very.
I've got
very silly.
I've got like 51 weeks,
Yeah,
to
to
well,
make it
a little
happen
bit
still.
under to make it happen.
I believe in you, lad.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, man.
I only need to win the lottery. Like, that's so easy.
If we come to this, I'll fucking buy a ticket to send you off somewhere. 'Cause can't stand you.
Nice one. Appreciate that one. Appreciate that. Can you do that from prison after, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, calm. Nice one for that.
But yeah, nah. What expectations did you have at 25? Like, what did you think you'd be doing?
No.
Besides standing outside schools.
No. Well, maybe obviously like the usual one would be like be a footy player, but
Oh, yeah.
you know when you write that when you're 12 and you know I missed that by about 4 years.
so
should be
Do you remember-
should be an academy by now.
You remember when you're in school and your teacher asks you to, they'll say like, they'll give you different categories and then they'll say pick the person who you think will be that thing. So you put like movie star or something, then you say who in the class you think will be that thing.
Did you have that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
That's like
That
a
was
proper
prom,
American
innit?
thing.
Well, that's
that.
prom, innit? That's in prom.
Nah, we done this in like our first week of year 7.
Like most likely to succeed.
How are you supposed,
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
how are you supposed to know who...
Maybe not the first week, like the first term. Like when we come back after Christmas, they were like, who do you think will be the most successful?
What did you get?
I don't know.
Yours
Can't
would, I
remember.
reckon yours would have been footy player in there.
Maybe. I can't remember though.
You used to play footy,
Time
didn't
ago.
you? Properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Who'd you play for?
Nike FC.
Nice one, Sid.
Did you actually play for Nike FC? It was,
Is it Nike
No, you went to
Academy?
America,
Academy.
didn't you? When
Like
America.
Academy.
I was gonna go America, but
Nike Academy.
Who did you play
caved
for?
in.
Just some local teams.
Nah,
Nothing
no one.
special.
Yeah.
So who did you play for?
Yeah, Go on.
What?
Nothing. Go on.
No, go on. What?
Answer the
I
question.
felt like you were about to say, oh, because I played for.
Yeah, he is. That's exactly what he's about to do.
Why? Who did you used to play for?
The academy. I was at Liverpool.
See?
Well, actually,
Was you? Whoa, you're fucking good at footy, you
And
like.
lad, I'm sick. Nah, do you know what? That's another thing. Like I was thinking about when I was 25. Like I was like, oh, I had so many expectations. Like yeah, the actual football thing. Sorry, that really threw me off. The actual football thing, like.
Why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
I was so onto that when I was young, and then like now, thank you. And then like now, yeah, I'm like, when you look at footballers now, and especially like how young they are as well, and like winning Champions League trophies at like
That's mad.
at such a young age, it's like wow, I really ruined that. But then again, it's like it's one of them ones. Like everyone wants to be a footballer.
I never wanted to be a footballer. What? You say everyone, I'm saying I didn't. What?
Okay, no, go on.
I don't understand.
Carry on. I didn't do anything.
For me, I've never known what I wanted to be until to be fair.
Do you know now?
I feel like I've got an idea now, but like obviously because obviously like this whole like video thing and all that stuff is like kind of popping and I'm having fun with it, so I kind of want to do that, but that didn't come to me until 25. You get me? Like till this year.
So what did you want to be like when you was younger?
For me, that's the thing. Like, because obviously, like my household and that, like, our ambitions have always been in a job. So it's always been like, like, well, I'm gonna go to uni. My plans were go uni, finish uni, go home for a year, and then have found a job within that year, and then move out, get a have my own place and all that. So right now at 25, I should have been like in a proper career job right now. Like that was my plan.
Is your job not a career?
Well, yeah, it is now, but it's not like one that I can see myself doing for many years.
That's a good question, actually. So, when you're 20, how old are you when you go into uni?
18.
18. Okay, so when you were 18, where did you think you'd be when you were 25? You just said, obviously, you thought you'd be in a house.
I thought
in a career.
Yeah.
Where did you think you'd be when you was 25?
Well, I did sports science. Well, I applied for it. So I thought I'd be like at a footy club massaging footy players.
Same, you know.
You know.
Is that actually what you want to do as well?
Running around. What's wrong with that, lad?
Massaging football players, yeah. Go on. What else?
Why was
What's
that
wrong
weird?
with this guy?
I don't know.
Nah, go on. I don't know. I'm being very immature. I'm sorry. Go on. Nah, go on. So you thought you'd be massaging football players, yeah?
Yeah, no, that was the end of the sentence. Sydney.
And what, you same, 18?
I done the same course.
At the same place? Where did you go? What uni
John
did you go?
Moores.
John Moores. You went to Preston, though,
I
didn't
done
you?
the same
In
thing.
Preston and then Liverpool Hope.
Mm.
So I just thought you'd be something to do with sport.
So you didn't think you'd kick ball when you was 18?
That's when I was at playing footy in
No.
Nike Academy. Yeah. I was 19.
What's
I
it
was still
like in an
uni.
academy? Like, is it?
Footy Academy?
Yeah. What's it like?
I was hella young, so like...
Talk politics.
Yeah, with
you
me, with me, it was like I was mad young, so it's so annoying. I wish like if I knew, obviously it's easy to say, if I knew what I knew now back then, I probably would have like pushed myself to do more. But basically, like as I got older, like I just grew later. So like I was a striker at the time, and like defenders were getting bigger. And my whole thing was about pace, but when you're getting shoved off the ball, it was just like Then I started to play less. Then yeah, it was long.
It's more who you know. Like I remember there was a kid who was in. So his mum, there's a kid who played for Liverpool. His mum was a PE teacher in our school, and he literally was only in the academy just because, like, his stepdad was a coach in there.
Really?
And it was just like little things, like he used to pick up the cones after the game, all the little things that no one else would do. And he turned pro when he left school at 16, and there was kids way better than him that got.
That's the
that
same
got-
with Carragher's son, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like,
all politics.
Apparently, I've never
Politics
seen him
and who
play,
you know.
but apparently he was trash, like trash. But obviously he got kept on because it's Carragher's son.
I don't think connections work like that, especially because obviously like it's about your athletic ability, innit?
Well, no, because that's the thing. Like, so you got to think about like this. You think you're the best in one area, and then you realize, like, for example, I remember I went to a tournament, and like I thought never met no one who's better than me. Like this when I was younger, like no one was better. I used to have goggles. I used to think I was like a Davids.
You know.
That's mad. But I never met no one was better than me. And then you go to other countries and that, and then you see,
Yeah, it's mad.
and you're
yeah.
like, okay, this is the rest of the
Yeah,
world.
it's
And it's like
mad.
you got to think of it like this. Like for example, Bobby Firmino, like, he's Brazilian. Do you know what I mean? When he was a youth, he was like the best in his village, to the best in his town, to the best in his city, to the best in the world. Like, you've got to rate these, man. Like,
yeah, it's mad.
I mean, yeah, in this country it's a bit different because, like, you could go to a grassroots Sunday league game and see absolute ballers. I played with them, and like, you're like, why are you not pro? But then there's and it
There's
just
another level.
purely just comes down to who you know, look, but then also it's like it's pure fitness. Like, if you're kicking ball 6 times a week from the age of 10, by the time you're 18 or
That's the thing,
16 to
it's just
18,
day in, day out.
yeah, you're gonna
2 times a day.
you're gonna be.
just
It's
kicking
like
ball.
it's like Fingy, innit? What's his name? Sham.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, you know what I mean? He's at Liverpool, and it's like he's been. How long was he at Liverpool for?
Like from
Since he's in school,
from secondary school, maybe
Exactly.
prime
Do
school.
you know what I mean? So it's like he's there that whole time, and then it's like you move somewhere else, but like it just depends where you go. Do you get me? And what you do. Like, I dropped out young. Like, I was just like, nah, I don't want to do
But
this anymore.
I thought it's because you decided to do music instead.
Nah. It's just because like I didn't like the game no more. Hated it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was because you started music as well.
Nah, hated it and just jumped to music.
It's because you're doing it every day. You just get bored of it,
I
or
just had
what?
negative connotations of it because like I was never met anyone better than me. Thought I was the best, and then when I realized I'm not the best out there, and I wasn't getting enough game time, wasn't scoring as many goals, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Safe.
That's
mad.
But I was dead young at the time though, so it was like I could have like
So you basically gave up.
fully. That's why that's probably why I have like a mad winner's complex now, where like I have to win
Yeah.
because it's like failure is just like reminds me of failure.
Jesus.
When
Innit?
did you get picked up?
That's mad. I started late, up until I was like, because we went to primary school, so up until like me and Crispin, so up until like year 7, I was chunky, like I was a fat kid.
Nah, you win.
I was a fat kid, bro. I'll try to get pictures. I was a proper fat kid up until like halfway through year 8, and then I just lost loads of weight. I was like, oh, I can actually kick ball.
No way.
No, I swear.
You're one of the best in all, like, in our
Bro,
school,
I got put in goal at the start.
Oh, is it?
Just because I'd fill the goal out. Just got put in goal.
Wow.
Couldn't dive or
What
nothing.
position did you play?
What?
You centre off.
In
Now
when
was
I
at the
got
academy?
okay
Huh?
Yeah.
or at the start.
What
When
did
you
you
was
say?
at when you
I
was
said
at
when
the
I got
academy?
okay
okay.
or at the start.
When you was in the academy.
Centre off, yeah.
Was you? Yeah.
Yeah, but I started off in goal, then lost loads of weight. Got put left mid, and then when I went to secondary school, I got put centre back for I can't remember for what happened, but just stayed there. And back in them days, it was like what Mitch said. It was more about like what you're like athletically. Like they didn't really care if you can kick ball. If you were powerful or can
Yeah.
run fast,
That's what it means. Like when I first went into it, like I was sick because I was doing athletics at the same time, and like I was rapid. So I was like that was my thing. But then when power came into it, I
Footy's
was,
changed so much now.
like-
You can be 5'5" and be
so
the best player.
so when I was like academy, like the game was like so much more different. Like because obviously contact was so much
Yeah.
more. So it was like
In academy.
no in football.
In football in
like back
general.
then it was like you've got to think this is like like even before like this was Benitez. I think Benitez not long got to Liverpool because he brought like coaching stuff. But yeah, like the game was different. There was a lot more contact. You know what I mean? As in like now it's a lot more of a technical game, spatial awareness, passing the ball. They're like that's why fullbacks are doing so well now because they've got so much space on the channel. So it's more about like athleticism. Do you know what I mean? What you're doing off the ball is amazing compared to what you're doing on the ball. Back then, someone go through you like they went through you. Do you know what I mean? Like yeah, it was peak. So like yeah, it was like Sydney was saying. It's like a lot more about physical fitness, but yeah, 25. I thought I would have won at least Champions League by now. I'm not even lying. Like, but,
you would have been on the. Have you seen Trent on Lamb?
Yeah.
the big. That could have been you. Bro.
it's peak because I've got like my. I'm gonna take a picture of it. So I've got like the my memory book thing with our like academy pictures in, and it's mad because them academy pictures, like Trent got his like not long after that. Do you know what I mean? Like
How old are you now? 21.
21. So like not long after that he had
That's
this one.
mad, innit?
So it was like
It's a fucking
so it's
kick in the
peak.
teeth, that, you know?
Yeah, so it was peak. So it's just like crazy. But listen, look at Jamie Vardy and Ian Wright. Do you know what I mean? Like them man.
Exactly. You
Them man
gotta.
became pro late.
You gotta. I feel like us as like this age group that we're in now, we always focus on could haves and like should haves and stuff, but like we've still got bare time to do what we want to do. Do you get me? Like at the end of the day, like we are technically, like obviously I'm saying I don't want to be 30, but we are technically still young. Do you get me? Like mid-20s is still young, and a lot of people end up doing what they do now. Like we're at the age where now we can really experiment with whatever we want.
I think social media doesn't help though.
No.
Because we're exposed to that many people who are younger than us doing big things that you're like
mad things.
over a certain age. You're like, oh yeah, that'll never be me. But we're only 25.
I got in a mad like rabbit hole where you're just constantly seeing you're like, what the fuck am
Yeah,
I doing with my
I know,
life?
yeah.
And then like one day I snapped out of it and I was like, to be fair, like they probably went to this place once, took about 100 pictures and then they're uploading it every once in a while,
Yeah.
blagging like they're going there all the time.
But then it's like
We're still so young.
you look at like I've seen that what's the girl's name off Love Island?
Molly May.
Bro, she's posted because she got 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's posting like a giveaway, like $8,000 worth of stuff,
Yeah.
iPads,
That was
watches,
mad.
like. And I'm thinking, how old are you? Like 20? Like what? 20? And like you're doing that, and like the thing that pissed me off. Obviously, I don't want to trash her or not. Like she might be talented in her own way, but like she hasn't made it off. Like okay, so a footballer makes it for years of dedication of playing the game. Musician, years of dedication of like thing. Most musicians, but like there's that. But now it's like. You can go on a reality TV show for being Peng, and like you can come off it and like basically smash it. Do you know what I mean? If you're at a place where you can give away $8,000, basically, you're making peas.
Nah, but the thing with Molly May specifically, I think she was destined to get that anyway, because regardless of Love Island, because she was doing YouTube for years before.
Was she doing that before?
She was a
Was she?
YouTuber. She was like a
It's obviously
blogger and
very
stuff.
smart, like business wise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm not trying to trash her. Like she's probably, that's why I said talented in her own ways. But like I mean, in terms of like her actual break was purely from that show. And like people go on that show, it's sound. Do you know what I mean? But it's just like. Yeah, it's just mad. It's just mad to me. But then again, I guess that's the same for like being a model. I
Would
guess.
you do something
know
like
what I mean?
that to get exposure though? Like say like she was doing YouTube and that was a thing that
Yeah,
blew her
it's
to
like
get subscribers.
100%. It's just like it's the same thing as like when X Factor was a thing and like doing music. Like you go onto X Factor, it's like it's a good break, but like there's pros and cons to it. There's things that you lose out. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the thing with Love Island is it's like you ain't 100% gonna make it. Do you know what I mean? Like there's people who come and go off it.
Winter Love Island guys are hella quiet now. Like
Yeah.
you seen it?
When's the Love Island? Who was on that?
Exactly.
Nah, to be fair, Mike was on it. I liked Mike.
Yeah.
Then police.
He signed to the same
Oh yeah,
social
I'm
media
on it,
agency
I'm on
as
it.
me. Shout
Is
out
it?
7-6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Didn't even know there were social media agencies.
Then there was like Nas.
Was it
There was
16? Oh my God, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, the and who won it? Finn.
yeah,
Finn
Pedro.
and Paige,
Yeah, that looks
I'm
like.
on it.
I reckon he looks like a bit. Yeah, Finn and Paige.
He does,
yeah.
you know.
Does,
You
yeah.
just catch a trim and
Oh no, because
It's dead.
I always see what's her name. Thingy was Winter, weren't she? What's her name?
Mora. No, not Mora.
No.
Shauna.
The bit annoying one.
yeah.
Better than one.
Yeah. The really annoying one. She was like dead prim and proper, and she got with
Shanice.
No.
Yeah, and who did she get with?
Oh, with Luke.
Yeah. Yeah. Them two are kind of active still.
The actor
They're
on
the only
socials,
two
yeah.
I feel like who have got so. She just started her own clothing line this
But
week.
again,
some
how
point.
old are these people? Do you know what I mean?
Our age, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Starting clover lines and that at our age. I mean, I know they done that, but it's like this is what I'm saying. Like this is what you expected.
Bro,
Okay, so if I
You can start a clothing line.
that's
If
true.
you are.
Shout
Bro,
out
it's-
3SP.
Shout out 3SP. Soon come.
Yeah, you should start a fitness clothing line. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, yeah, for example, when I'm like coaching, like a lot of like young people be like, oh my God, you look like someone who should go on Love Island. I swear. Like that's like a thing now. It's like, oh my God, you look like
Yeah.
you should go on Love Island. If you've not been out, you look like such and such off Love Island. Like that's like
Michael just bigging himself up right
Yeah,
now.
basically.
I think this whole pod is just fucking Michael.
No, I mean because you tell people tell me
Sick.
look, I should go on Love Island. You
Should
should
go on Love Island. I used to play for Liverpool. What else?
but what I'm saying is,
He can sing too in it. Nah, go on. Sorry. Go on.
yeah, so I like this. I like compliments.
Who did you
but,
go on
like,
tour with?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Listen,
Yeah, go on.
check on my Instagram. But like that's what I'm saying. Like it's that's like a career path. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
social
people,
media, yeah.
people see that as like a thing, and it's like I think that's why like at this age you're expected to do so much. Like people are making millions. Are like, do you know what trips me out? Have you ever seen like them hype houses?
Yeah.
Bro, that is mad. A bunch
Hype
of
houses.
What you mean?
It's like Hype House is like a type of, it's like a group, but it's like in America, like these YouTubers or TikTokers, like they've got a group of them together. You know, like how Vine had like a Vine
Oh
house.
yeah.
So like all of them will chip in a bunch of dough.
Chunks and that are
Oh
doing
yeah,
that,
Chunks,
innit?
yeah, in a mansion.
They
Yeah.
just get a mansion and then
Yeah.
they all rent it out.
So that's mad. That's mad to me, bro. Like these.
And then they just make content in it. Innit?
Yeah, these teenagers like are able to rent out fat houses in LA. That's bags. Do you know what I mean? And it's like they're just doing that, and it's like just to record themselves. Like obviously, I've tried to edit things, so I get like the time and effort to edit something. Like it's long, but it's like mad. Like yeah, you're 18, you're making thousands just off like
It's just
posting
mental.
this. You get me?
Mental.
Shout out! I really like Chunks' journey though. That's another
Yeah.
thing to.
He's on, did you see today? He's on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Just got signed.
Listen,
Won a race
smashed
to the
it.
awards of the day on
Smashed it.
Daily. That's
fucking
mad.
blown up.
Him and young Philly, like, yeah, like it's crazy. Like that's such a. Oh yeah, I beg you, at us, like. just.
Looked in the camera.
I swear, like this is, we're trying to follow what you man done. You get me, like. But yeah, like that's mad. Like
Bro, it's possible.
that is actually. A career path, a dream, which I do, like playing a soccer aid, doing music, doing this, like.
Yeah,
sick.
but it's like to me, honestly, like I was actually thinking about it when I was actually driving, thinking about Chunks this morning, like today, this afternoon, like this evening, like just before.
What time of the day, bro?
It was like when I finished work. Yeah. No, when I finished work, because
Every minute of today, he was thinking about Chunks.
as soon as I swear to God, as soon as I seen the Sky Sports thing, I kept thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like
mad, to be
this guy, because the thing, what I love about Chunks, yeah, is like, because you got to remember as well, Chunks like was doing his videos after Philly. Like, do you
Yeah,
realize
yeah,
that?
yeah.
But like, Chunks, the reason I love him so much is like because he's so humble about it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So like, and people just love because you can tell that Chunks is just
It's just
being
him.
himself.
Yeah,
Like he's got a camera up there and being himself. But what I was thinking is like those things that he's achieving, yeah, like crazy. Like
How old is Chunks?
I actually don't know. I think
He's
he's
our
I think
age.
he
I think
must
he's
be
about
our
our
age.
age.
But like, I think crazy stuff he's doing.
It's mad.
But it's not unreachable. Like I
Yeah.
generally
No,
can't.
it's not.
Like he's not doing nothing madness. Like he's not. It's not like we're saying, oh yeah, he was talented. He could do this or he got connections there. He did like this guy just got out of the camera, started recording. And put it out, and that was it. Didn't overthink it, just done it. Like, did you watch the first few videos he made where he was like making tea? He was just comically making tea. Just
I've
like,
seen like a few of his like cooking ones and that
yeah,
with
where
his
he's
mates.
got,
Oh, yeah.
like with Darkest Man and stuff.
They
like,
just looked like he was having fun with his mates and then
got a
uploading
camera
them.
up and-
And
yeah.
then he blew up and he was like, alright, sweet, we'll
Yeah.
ride this out.
Honestly, it's sick.
Now he's got deals with fucking Foot Asylum and that.
Foot
Yeah,
Asylum,
for Pro
and Sky
Direct. He's
Sports.
interviewing ballers every
He
other week.
interviews like footy players.
Minor.
But yeah, like
But that penalty was trash, though.
Oh,
I didn't even
it was
watch the
alright.
game.
Ah,
Ryan
that
Jam
bad.
on his back afterwards though.
My jammer saying my bestie. and
It's mad, innit? That hit, innit?
that was peaking on.
that guy put it on Insta, Twitter,
Like
everywhere.
no, but he's still winning. Like he's winning because
Obviously,
the best
yeah.
thing he could have done was miss that penalty.
Yeah.
Facts. Like the best thing he could have done was miss that penalty because he was just all over. It was
Trending on
trending.
Twitter, wasn't he?
But the my jammer thing was peak. Like
Yeah, I felt that hit.
that
me.
was peak.
hit
Like
me,
that.
bro.
Honestly, I read that. I was like,
Didn't
oh,
she-
why is she doing that?
Didn't she put like something like, I don't know about that, but I had a good time with my best mate.
Something
Just like proper cut. She
that
didn't
hit
even
me.
say it was a good time. It was like,
Yeah, that hit me.
She did have to say that.
she
She didn't have to because
We
Man
knew,
was like,
we
yeah,
knew.
Man was like, oh yeah, I bagged the Maya, and it's like sick. Like just leave it there. Like that's good. But nah, she had to do that girl thing of like clarifying. She was like, haha, great picture of my bestie. We're like brother and sister. Oh, that was
bro, we
peaking
know, we know.
on- That is peak. That is so peaking on.
funny. That was funny.
It was funny,
I
but
can
it's
imagine
like,
it. Like imagine you see that you've just done it. It's just like, oh,
Yeah,
I honestly
You're
think
ruining it.
I probably
you're
ruining it.
ruining it.
I'd suspend my account just for a little bit, you know.
Nah, you can't.
Nah, just for a little time, just to like, I'd listen to Drake for a bit and just really, really deep what just happened.
But obviously, like you're seeing all this social media stuff, and like you're seeing obviously Chunks doing his thing, and obviously all these YouTubers' houses and all that. Like, do you reckon? Because obviously, I feel like you were like thinking more of football players back in the day, but if you could go back in time, eh? And then like, if you could go back in time, like, would you be able to like would you go back and tell yourselves to like follow a different path, or would you say try harder in the path you want to try go into, or what? Like, what would you tell
100%.
yourself?
Like, yeah. I feel
What?
like I'd 100% just tell myself just to work harder.
On the football.
It depends whereabouts in my life. Whereabouts, how far back are we going?
Let's go.
Goes to the point when you give up, because you said you give up to
Yeah,
start
so yeah, I
music.
tell myself not to give up and tell myself not to give up and keep working at it. Keep doing my 40 hours a day.
You know what's mad is if you did that, you wouldn't have known that you could sing.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. So it depends where I'm in life.
Or you could have been
Because
like
then,
Memphis Depay.
this is what I'm saying.
What does that mean?
Why would you pick him? Oh, he does music though.
Oh
So-
my god,
oh.
this fucking guy.
That's why he said it.
Oh,
Am I saying it?
But then again, loads of people don't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. No, who done music from Liverpool? What's his name?
Babel did.
Yeah, Babel, Ryan Babel. He was done proper music. But anyway,
What would you mean by that picking me? Oh, he just brought out a music video.
I thought you were trying to say because
Okay.
I look like him or something.
That's what I thought.
That's
No,
what I
he's
thought.
handsome. You're fuck ugly.
Mad. What's that make you? So it depends where you go in life. Yeah, if I swear football, then I'd be like, yeah, this music thing, like put yourself out there, like way earlier, like get yourself on YouTube, make a piss. One thing I tell myself now, which I try and do, which I fail at, is put my personality out there. Like it's so difficult to do. You do very well, obviously, but like it's mad difficult to do. You got gas then. But yeah, I think just like stick to it. Maybe stick to it. I feel like when you're younger, I feel like you think, oh yeah, it's calm. Like I've got the rest of my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and then it just comes
that's
that
the
you like-
biggest thing.
that's
yeah,
what
you
I
think
generally
you got
thought.
time.
Like I thought, oh, swerve this. Like I thought, yeah, swerve this. I'll probably like pick it up in a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's what I generally thought. And I look
Doesn't
back and I was
never
like,
work
how
out like that.
stupid could you get? Do you know what
No,
I mean?
but you just said it, Vardy. It's not too late.
No, but he was playing.
He was
He was still playing conference, wasn't he? Or like,
no, he was still non-league, you know. But by this
Like,
age,
He made his prem
by
debut
this
at
age, by
27.
this age, he was like
was like
he was
28.
semi-pro at least. No, he was pro.
But like it wasn't.
Ian Wright's a good one because he was in prison and he came out. So,
Yeah.
but then
He was
again,
non-league, he was still
he
playing
was already
throughout
through the
his life.
system.
Then he just got picked up by Leicester.
Do you know what? See where we are in a year's time. We'll do this again in a year's
Yeah,
time
yeah.
and see what we're doing. You might roll up in a G-Wagon.
Yeah, nah.
Jeez.
And I'll walk here.
Jeez.
Holding his children.
Imagine, I could probably see that. You know, he'll have the most kids out of everyone as
You're
well.
gonna have kids.
You're
Facts.
gonna have
I will,
loads.
you know.
Yeah,
You
ready?
100%
Ready?
will.
Oof. I've
I
just-
might have kids, but
threw
I won't
juju
be
on you.
alive.
What?
Wow.
You're gonna have kids and then
Jesus. Wait, Sid, what would you do then? Like, would you?
What would you say yourself like?
probably what you said about the time thing. Like you don't have as much time as you actually think you do. But I think with me, I don't think I'd change anything. Like
Oh, yeah?
I don't think I would.
Mad.
Nah,
You're
I don't.
happy.
Not that I'm happy, but I think if,
I said,
Not that.
no, but
You're happy with this?
No, never said this. I just meant happy like.
No, you looked him up and down. You're happy.
No. Because not many people
you're
are like
good with this
fully.
right now, like.
Not many people are fully like.
Are
You
you
just
sure?
gotta say around like, oh, I'm fully happy with my life.
No, it's not even that I'm fully happy, but I think say
Now you can be happy, bro. Don't worry.
because I thought when I picked footy up, I thought like it was going well. So I thought when I finished school, I'll go into it. But then I feel like if I would have turned pro at 16 or whatever, and then still playing now, I would have fucked my life up. Facts,
Yeah.
Like them two England
facts.
people.
Yeah, I would have fucked it up.
Them two England
Phil
players.
Foden and Greenwood.
Oh,
They broke lives up.
They haven't, but they
Have they
brought
not been
girls.
dropped now?
Nah, they brought girls into the.
I know
hotel.
that, but didn't they get dropped? No. Like, are they still on the team?
they were
Yeah, I
just-
think they
Still
just
on
got
the
dropped
team.
from
I
that
think they got
game.
dropped
yeah,
from the
that
match.
from
that
that
game.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah,
They haven't fucked
that
the
might
lives
be-
up. They're still going back to
They're
City
mad.
and
They're mad
fucking
overrated anyway.
United.
So,
Oh, okay. Oh, City and United. You
Yeah.
know, that's so irresponsible of them. You know.
It is.
yeah, but that's what.
But
that's
I
the
think I'd
mentality.
do some stuff like that at 18. Bro, I'm telling you, I think I honestly think that I got like protected from that life in a way. Like I feel like I was
Wasn't
mature.
ready.
Nah,
Wasn't
there's no
ready
way.
for it.
Looking back
I
now,
feel
I would have.
Could you
I
do it
would have-
now?
Now, yeah, because
Okay.
of what I know. But I feel like if I was just doing that from back then, I would have went left, bro.
Ped, what do you think?
About what?
Like, what would you have told yourself? Like,
Probably would have told myself, stick to one thing and just follow it through.
stick to what?
Because like, when I was younger, I was very like, oh, you know, I can do this, I can do that. I'll follow this for a bit, then get bored of it. Like, oh no, I enjoy this, I'll do this for a bit. Instead of just sticking to one
Yeah,
thing that I
okay.
know, following through with it, and actually like developing in it.
That's a good one, you know.
Like it was just so many things. Like I'll play basketball for a bit. I want to be a black basketball player.
A black.
You looked at us, no one clocked him saying.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta continue.
Yeah, no, he looked round like, oh, no one clocked that.
Man said, I want to be a black basketball player. Oh, Pedro.
Oh my god.
The thing is, when I said basketball, I knew I was gonna slip up at some point. I said basketball, and I was like, "This is a tongue twister." This one, you know.
I want to be a black basketball player. Yeah, you ain't achieving that
So
one.
you would have wanted to stick to basketball then?
So like,
Sorry.
if I,
I made you stop.
so like, if I was playing footy, I'd be like, just fucking stick to footy because I always took like 4-year gaps and then 6-year gaps in footy instead of like just fucking play and then you might be fucking decent at it.
So what, you're going to stick to footy now then, now that you're back in there?
Yeah, not that I'm old enough.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Nah, I like that one because I feel like mine's half the same. Like, I wish I just, it's a bit of mix of all. Like, I wish I just realised I didn't have all the time in the world and thought, you know, just stick at one thing. Because obviously I was doing the music, football,
Do you still
athletics.
have the passion for that stuff though? Because I feel like, regardless of what age you get, if you still have the passion for whatever it is that you think is gone now, I feel like you can still pick it up, even if you don't get it.
I think
you
it's
still
just,
enjoy it.
I think it's just, it's like I enjoy playing football, but I feel like, I don't know, obviously it's usually, it's more realistic. It's like, for example, music, like, I feel like lately music's starting to have an age restriction on it. Do you get me? Like,
Really?
Yeah, like, never used to, but like nowadays, very slightly, not a lot. Like, obviously you can be 40 and make a banger and whatever, but I feel like very slightly now, just because of social media and being aesthetically pleasing, like being able to do these things, it's starting to become a little bit more age restricted. Not too much, but like I've noticed it, as in football's
That's
obviously
true.
very age restricted, but that just comes down to
It's like
peak
such a
fitness
short
and
career.
yeah, obviously it is. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's getting longer. Ronaldo's proven it to be longer. Like,
He's
but
a freak.
That's
though.
because he's a
He's an
freak.
anomaly.
yeah,
like,
but
he
this is what I'm
lives and
saying.
breathes it.
If someone came out to use now, like, do you think you could get to like League 2 or something now?
Now,
Yeah.
Easy.
You think you could
with
Easy.
the proper training, like if I was given,
at this age?
Easy.
if someone said to me, you can train footy 5 times a week and get paid, obviously.
No, but like I'm saying,
All you need is to be like good at one area. Like you don't need to be
No,
like
but
the complete.
I think Michael's saying, like, right now, realistically, like,
Easy.
tomorrow you wake
Yeah,
up and,
yeah.
like, so why don't you?
Because it's not that easy. I can't just
you
wake
just-
up and just be like, no.
This
No.
You just
he
said-
means as in if they came to you and was like,
Is that what
is,
did you mean?
that what you
similar,
mean?
similar things. So like if they came
to you
so
and said-
I believe now, like the age I'm at, if okay, Sham plays for Colchester, they're League 2 innit? So if Colchester came to me now and were like, yeah, we want you in the team right now, it'd take work for me to get to a good level of fitness. Do you get me? Of where I'm
That's
like,
what I mean. Like if you were given the opportunity, like you
So if-
train twice a day, 5 times a
oh
week.
okay, if I was giving it like that, oh
If-
yeah,
if,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah,
You've
yeah.
got 6 months to get good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair
Because all
enough.
you need
But
really
what
is
about
fitness. You just pick up the
I
ability.
think it would just come down to
So then what it comes down to is just like Sydney's
Fitness.
saying is no before that is like getting to that point.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
Just fitness, being
it's
able to
not-
run around,
like
and
it's-
then you can start training your ability.
But then like Sydney's saying, it's like it's impossible to get to that point
Yeah.
of like getting them to be interested in you.
Like for example, say like you started making videos and stuff like that. That is on you. Like that goes where you want it to go. Obviously, it takes people coming and being like, "Oh, I like what he's doing," and then you build a following. But in terms of doing it, you get up, you have an idea, you do it. So for people who, that's why people like Jamie Vardy and them, it's a bit of a like no one should look at them and be like, "Oh, that's like a thing I want to follow," because that's
It's
very
a
rare.
rare case.
Yeah,
That
it's so
doesn't
rare.
happen.
But so why don't you try to get to League 2 then?
If I could, I would. It's not. It's a thing where it's like, who's picking up a 25-year-old these days and saying,
Yeah.
"Come"?
You'd have
it
to.
just doesn't happen.
But you're amazing, bro.
It doesn't happen though. Don't
Nah,
try
it's-
that.
No, it's true. No, it's true. Like you
Doesn't happen.
unless you're bagging, unless you are bagging goals. So you're playing. Say we playing like non-league football, whatever. If you're scoring minimum 5 goals a game, then you will
where
get.
they'll get out.
Then where they'll get out. But you have to be doing stupid stuff like that.
Mm.
And at this age, do you know what I mean?
It's long.
I think it's a bit mad though that, like, so I I don't know, because it sounded like it's like there's no point in even doing it then, is there?
No, you just play for enjoyment.
Yeah. You
Oh, is there?
At
So
this point, you just play
Yeah.
on a Sunday. Fucking.
Oh, so you aren't like trying to... Okay.
I mean, that's why I said that question before. If I'm playing and someone sees me, then I'd be like, but that's what we're saying is they're impossible. But I was asking you, so if you're playing football and someone approaches you, is like, you're actually good, do you want to come and do this?
Yeah.
Like, would you take that opportunity?
Yeah,
100.
of course.
I find it very interesting that your thing's been mainly about football and not music. Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
we've been talking
because
about.
that's because music, like, to me is like, that's very real. I've done that. So
No,
it's
but-
like,
I
so
feel
it's
like
like,
he's achieved it. Like,
no, it's not that I've achieved it. It's just that I know the industry. So it's like, I know like the not the ins and outs, but I know like the difficulties which you're gonna encounter.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm doing it. Like I generally believe like when the band release these next music, it's gonna smash it. Like I generally believe that. But like, cause I've been there, like it's like I know I can get there again, and it's like, yeah, I know like the mad difficulties of it and the politics. That's what it is, and so like, it's difficult to talk.
Is it
about.
in your hands?
No.
So that's what
So-
I mean. I feel like anything that's not in your hands.
That's what it is.
hard-
Yeah,
hard to-
it is. It's basically is. It is. It just depends on the performance of like what happens to you. You could break for anything. Do you know what I mean? You could release a song and it goes viral on TikTok. Do you get me? And then it's like you're the next big
What are
thing.
you doing?
Just listening, innit?
Do you know why? I speak about music? Because music's a lot more real for me. That's actually a very real achievement. Playing in League 2 is not a real achievement. So I mean, that's why I'm speaking about that. Music, I actually genuinely believe like by this time next year, we'll be smashing it.
So, like, the mindset then, innit? Like, why don't you focus more on that rather than football? Like, because I feel like you dedicate
playing
a lot of your... I feel like you dedicate a lot more of your time on football.
No,
But
I'm playing football because I enjoy it.
fair. But I just think, innit? Because, like we were saying, innit? 25, we're getting to an age, innit? Like, we're like, yeah, cool. Like, we want to really focus and do whatever.
But
you get
that's
me?
why,
Like,
that's why I agree. That's why some lads just stop playing because it's like, I want to focus on this. But I only play like weekends and with the boys just because
fun, innit?
it's fun.
it's competitive. It's nice.
You get me?
What would some other people tell themselves?
yeah, so we asked on Instagram. Oh, by the way, I would tell myself to start YouTubing. Thanks for asking, guys.
Oh wait, no.
yeah, we did.
Oh, we never asked him.
Nah, so,
no, go on,
we asked-
go on. What would you do?
That's what I would do.
When did YouTube like pop off? Like when did it? When did that like
It was
scene
like,
come in?
It was like 2000 and it was
What, like
long lines of
YouTube
Bieber.
scene.
Yeah, like when people
Maybe
were like.
It was
2010.
long lines Bieber.
So
like, when he
how
first
old are
came
we?
out.
Like
I
15.
swear I was in year 7, year 8. 2008.
Yeah, we would have been 15 in
I
it.
think when was it started? When was it started? 2009.
So
Ish.
no, I was in year 7
It's a
when YouTube
young
was about.
website. Like.
Yeah. So is that what you do? Tell yourself to YouTube?
I just tell myself to start like because obviously back like when I was younger I was more I'm only starting now like this year is when I started to get more confident in like posting myself getting myself out there. I tell myself to not be so scared as a younger because
But was you the same person when you was younger?
what
Was you the same person when you was younger? Like did you have
behind
the same
closed doors.
Did you have the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
humor and the
Yeah.
same stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, was it?
Honestly, I've always been like, obviously, I would have been, I've been the same guy. Just I've gained more confidence the older I got because I've been more confident to do whatever. You get me? But I've always been like this, the way I am, just the kid version. You get me? So like, I've always like there are times when like even on my dad used to have like a flip phone. You know, with the little antennas, and if you put it on, honestly, you would see that that it had the camera though, but like you'd see that I was recording videos back then, like
Is
just
it?
doing
Do you have
stupid
that
stuff.
phone still?
I do, but no, well, it was my dad's phone. I actually don't know if he still has it. To be
That's
honest,
mad if
it's
he
an
still
old
have
phone.
that, you
But
know.
I was making like little videos back then. I was just a bit like I was a bit shy to get things out there on
Yeah.
socials. You get me? So I would just tell myself to be more, just start get. I mean, obviously, it's easier said than done to be more confident, but I'd tell myself be more confident to actually start posting these videos out. But yeah, that's what I would do if I could go back.
Lockdown was blessings for you, lad.
Lockdown was
Yeah.
blessings, But yeah,
Facts.
we asked people what would they do if in fact, what was the question? What would you do
That's what you just asked us.
if you could go back to your younger self? What would you say or prepare yourself for now? Yeah. So quickly go through a couple that I've seen.
Mine were all hate filled.
Mine were all hate-filled.
Every time I ask a question, people just attack me.
Yeah, mine were hate-filled as well. I was like, wow.
I can understand for him, but why were yours hate-filled? Like I get why for him.
Just a couple of mine were hate filled.
Like
was
there
just
was few that just said like, I'd tell myself not to meet you.
yeah, that's what I got. Avoid. Mine was like avoid Michael at all costs.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, don't work with Pedro. Don't meet Pedro.
In there, like what
I'm
the
like,
fuck did I do?
Sweet.
I
Yeah,
would
man,
have put
I
that, to
can
be fair.
completely understand, but
Nah, I mean, I got some weird ones. Someone said yes on mine. But so okay, so let's see. One of them was stop saying you're ugly and fat. Mom and dad are just worried you too damn fine.
What's going on?
So basically, stop calling yourself ugly. So basically,
confused about
okay.
mum and dad. Was mum and dad telling her that?
yeah, I mean that's
That's
quite
wild.
heavy, that, you know.
That's quite deep.
That is quite deep, but
I don't know if I want to touch that one.
yeah, that's a bit
That's
mad.
mad. Don't listen to your parents. They suck.
Yeah.
So there's another
I
one here
mean,
saying
Don't listen to
I
Prince.
wouldn't go that.
Don't listen to your parents.
tell yourself to eat less.
Parents.
Oh,
Whoa.
Tell yourself to eat less.
Yo, these are mad. You
these
know,
are wild.
See, I wasn't fat as a kid. I was skinny, so mine was the opposite. That was
Eat
mad.
more.
Yeah, I thought I was skinny as a kid.
God.
This one I think goes to a lot of guys. I got take time. Well, I mean, I think you mean take time for yourself and instead of looking out like for girls and stuff. I think
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
That's
that
a
is
good one.
Nah, it's not actually.
why.
What? You want to keep looking at girls when you're younger?
When you're younger, I feel like you should get that out of your system.
Nah. You
I
don't
feel
need
like
to get
either
that out
way,
of your
it's-
system.
Either way, you're gonna
Out of your
get.
system.
No, because it's gonna stay in your system. Imagine not going about girls when you're. It depends on the age. By the time you're 16, yeah, you need to be looking at yourself. But like before then, do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, but what
imagine
if
all
you
that
get in a
pent-up energy.
relationship dead young?
See, that's
Like a long-term one.
That's where it gets sticky.
Then do you
I
think
thought-
like that thing of you having that thing where you're like, I need to get girls? You think that'll always be there?
Well, that's why I don't think you should get in relationships when you're young.
You should just sleep around.
Why is it got to be involved with sleeping?
No, because you just said you said get it out your system.
Yeah.
How you get it out your system if you're
Like,
not getting
like
out
that
your
whole thing of like chatting to girls and like speaking to them and going on dates and linking up with them and whatever, like that. Do you get me? Like honestly, if I had a son or a daughter and they were like, what, 14, 15,
Do you
like
tell them be active?
no, Sydney, you weirdo. Like if they came to me and said, oh, I've got a boyfriend or I've got a girlfriend, I'd be like, nah, don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
resent you.
Don't do that. Do what instead?
Don't get
Be
into,
active
No, don't get into a relationship with someone.
and do what?
Because think about it, getting into a relationship
Yeah,
is
but
being
I'm very
active anyway. Getting into relationships, being active anyway.
So then, what do you?
But you're saying not to get in a relationship.
You're saying be
but to
active
get it
with
out of your
multiple
system.
people?
How
I'm
do
saying
you-
so. I'm not. So don't think about the physical. I'm thinking about the emotional and commitment side of a relationship.
No, but you
Don't
just
be-
said get out of
I
your
don't get
system.
it.
How are you getting out of your system?
Of speaking to people and getting to know different people and talking to
It's
people.
not being active.
Active.
But he's saying active as how
No,
he's saying
no,
active.
I'm not, lad.
He just
I'm
put-
not like this.
He just put emphasis on the A. You know what that means? You know what I mean? He's not saying
What does it
active
mean?
normally. You're saying active physically.
What else is there like? Because these are shit.
But do you not agree with that? He's saying active a type of way.
I think
I don't know. That one's a. I don't. That's a.
this is
bit
a
of a
very, very good one. I think not to put too many expectations on certain ages. Just
That's
it's
a
just
good
number.
one. Nah, I like that.
Yeah, that is a good one, but
That's alright.
life doesn't work like that's peak.
And I.
Well, it's a mindset, innit?
Do you reckon?
Well, yeah, that's what it is. Like, don't put your expectations is a mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, like, you want to start thinking more, like, into the right way, innit?
But it's difficult to do that with social media.
Well, I mean, it's not difficult. It's about your willpower to be able to, like, take yourself out of social media a bit. Like, even for me, like, I've said this before, like, say, like, the way I was perceiving girls and stuff, like, I started to unfollow loads of, like, you know, what's that thing? Oh, Josh said it before, Taz's Angels.
Oh,
Yeah. I had to get rid
I
of
missed
all-
Taz's Angels.
Nah, I had to get rid of all that stuff, like Insta baddies and stuff off my Insta, because the more you look at that, especially when you're younger, the more you
Yeah, it
start.
messes you up perspective.
It does mess you up, made a lot.
Why did you follow them, man?
Why? Because I was young, innit? You're just like, oh, these girls are nice, like, follow them.
What was nice about them?
The same thing that why you've just said you missed them, bro. The same thing.
Why I missed them? I missed them
You
because
just said you missed them.
Yeah,
Why'd
I
you
missed-
miss them?
because the scenery that they always be in was always sick. Like the beaches and the
bro.
water was amazing.
Just so
Why
much
did you follow them?
I liked how they looked.
What part?
This person, right, said, I would prepare my younger self for the future.
Can you do that though? I don't think you can do that.
Can't do that. It's impossible. How'd you prepare for?
It's like if you said now, I'm.
2020.
It was a
How'd you prepare for
non-answer.
2020?
It was a non-answer. Like, you'd go back in time, and what would you prepare yourself for? I'd prepare myself for the future. We fucking know, dickhead. That's what we're asking.
Prepare myself for Pedro's
harsh. I hope this
bullshit.
person isn't listening.
Did you hear that one?
What?
Prepare myself for Pedro's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that.
Why is
I
that
would
coming
definitely
through
do
onto
that.
the page?
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
Just off the conversation I had with you yesterday on Instagram, that jarred me so much.
You are jarring. You're such
That
a
proper
jarring
jarred
person.
me so much, you know.
You're so annoying, lad.
I'm like, if I. Oh.
Someone messaged me and it was like, because he posts a picture of the kid in it.
Basically, I went to see my niece yesterday for the first time, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I put a picture up, yeah.
Congratulations, Tim.
and then
So someone that we both know
Congratulations, Tim.
Willembe family.
messaged him, yeah.
Why didn't I get a thumbs up?
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Messaged him, yeah, and goes, Sydney had a kid. And this guy just ran it the whole way through. He's like, yeah.
I do that. I do
Oh,
that.
I would-
honestly, I
do
saw
And
that.
he's
it, I
sending me
was like, alright,
screenshots.
sweet,
Yeah, do you know what I rate it? I do that.
I'm like, this is
I was
so
like, yeah,
jarring.
But then there was so many.
Who's the mum?
She said, is there someone in church? And he was like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, I assume so. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out the gaff. Because I mean, you know.
And then she was like, she said, I feel like you're winding me up. That's your chance to tell.
No.
I was like, tell the truth.
No, I'll carry on.
And I was like, what do you mean? No, why would I wind you up on that? This is serious.
I would have gone as far as putting a story up saying congratulations, Papa Sid.
So jarring.
But yeah, no, I find myself in them situations all the time where I just like, it's a lie first, and I'm like, fuck, I have to go after London. Because I initially just want to mess around.
You're better there on this.
I initially want to mess around.
She doesn't listen.
But then it goes too far, and I'm like,
She doesn't listen.
nah, she doesn't rate it.
Is it?
Yeah, she doesn't support it. I swear to God,
Is that not a problem?
I don't care.
I'm beefing. What you mean? Because you like doing this, innit? Like it's
Yeah. I would say
Raw.
that, yo, share this on Facebook so all your like your Irish friends see it. It's like, nah.
Nah, Pedro.
But all the
are you
Irish mates
beefing?
fucking love it.
Did he?
Yeah, they like it. I don't know about love it, but they like it.
They think it's okay.
That's alright. Listen to it.
And I'll end it with this one because I think this is a really good one as well. I would tell myself to stop caring so much about what everyone else thought.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I feel like I can end another one.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good one to
Nah,
end
it's a
on.
good one.
Yeah.
But to end on?
I was expecting something more, you know.
No, that is a good
Like
one.
what?
Nah, it's a good one.
I thought that was a really good one. That I feel like that's what stops a lot, especially considering social media and all that stuff.
Because I
So,
feel like
it stopped
even with my fitness page, like I didn't do that at the start.
because you care too
But
much.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
because I like even doing videos of myself saying stuff, I'd rather write a post
Yeah.
than actually be on the camera saying stuff. Because I was like, the more I listen to it, I'm like, what am I saying?
doing?
Yeah, what am I doing? So I think that's
It is a good
massive.
one. Not to end on, but it's a good one.
I rated it.
I also rated it.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was good.
Yeah.
It was a comment, not a full stop.
Yeah. It was a. Oh.
Oh.
All right then. We'll end it on this one. Stop talking. Is what it says.
That's a good one.
That's a good ending, that.
Yeah.
That is a good ending.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Stop talking.
It's been your boy.
Is that a full stop?
It's been your
Your
boy.
boys.
Your boys.
It's been us.
No, it's just me.
Shout your page out again one more
I
time.
no
shout
wonder
your
my
page out.
back hurts so much because I'm carrying this fucking pod.
Alright, that's cool. We good.
Nah, shout out. He's got to shout out his page, lad. Let him shout. You ruined the shout out.
Clutch Fitness, CLTCH,
it's cut.
FTNNNS.
Nah, that was good. Nah, that was a good one. That.